Is this psych punk or noise pop or art gaze? That's phrases that the band's PR uses. It's a band with great energy, great groove, without becoming hard rock. And it's very much a pop record in a good way. But what surprised me when I was choosing my t-shirt. You see my t-shirt? I always consciously choose my shirt that I wear when I'm reviewing someone. Something appropriate. And nothing came in my mind at first. But then, I'm reaching for, whoever was on the bottom of a stack. Heck with it. But then I went up in my closet on a hanger. I have some shirts. Oh, there is indeed a Status Quo groove to the band Crocodiles. It's there. Without becoming boogie. No boogie here. But there is, in my mind's eye, a Status Quo groove. And we love our status quo. These guys are too young, maybe, to know status quo. There are Americans in San Diego, California. I think we see why I gave the album a chance. She's more than a pretty face. I think I'm not using the term correctly. But I had to censor. If you buy this physical, it's not censored. But you go on YouTube, they censored it more than I did. Okay? In their block image. Hey group. Welcome to Extract Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. And I love this record. All killer, no filler. Great energy, no ballads. Does it get a little bit sentimental? In a snooty way, maybe. You see this phrase in this corner of the cover? I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I did thoroughly flunk French. The one time I took it. In English, it's a movie title. This I will try. Jean-Luc Godard. Am I close? Jean-Luc Godard. French director. Art films. 1967. In English, the movie title is 2 or 3 Things I Know About Her. And if we remove the blacks, we may know 2 or 3. More than a pretty face. Okay. So, and I'm amazed, because I never heard of this band before. But a lot of my sophisticated 5,000 political Facebook friends. I got a lot of Facebook friends. And I got so many Facebook friends that are into music. You'd think no one would know a band I'm reviewing, but it'd be one person from Facebook that's a friend of mine following whatever band I'm reviewing, no matter where I'm going. this band. And yeah, it's their 9th record, so they've been around they've been around 18 years now, since 2008. And then the two guys, Charles and Braden, had been in bands together well before then. But still, I mean, there's not 10, but approaching like 10 people that like and follow the Crocodiles from Ohio, if not Cleveland itself. I had no idea. So they're happening, and they tour. You know, and I look at their Facebook page, and they're touring Europe and the whole thing. You know, they just hire a rhythm section, I guess, and they go because it's basically Charles and Branton. And it's great stuff. Great groove. Doesn't become hard rock, but it never becomes a ballad. And is just great, cool, fun. Yes, it's fun. You know, yes, I do consider this fun. You know, not in an action rock way, not in the half naked or naked girls on the cover way. You know, yeah, this is classy. It only became vulgar when I was obliged to cover up her privates. Then it became vulgar without the it's a very artful cover. And I love 3 of those songs. I kept 3 of those songs. I love all 10, but I kept 3 for later listening in my YouTube Music Like Shuffle. The opening song, which has a video, Time is Wasting Me, the cool art drawing thing video, moving around a lot. Not quite animated. You'll know when you see it. Automated Stranger. We're getting there. And Tripping on Life. Those 3 songs got to me. And great stuff. All of this. In Love with a Ghost. Let's Be Strangers. Still Kids. I Dream of Jeanette. Did I get it right? Greetings from Hell, the title track. Whips and Chains. And Too High to Be Low. All 10 songs are great. 32 minutes. And just a recent release, just a few weeks ago from when I'm recording this. And they're listed as, is it punk? Not really. Yes, but no Sex Pistols going on here. Is it garage? I guess. Glam? Yes. But not in a glam rock way. It isn't as rowdy as Carrie Clitter and, Sweet. Or Slade or anything. It is a glam element to it. Is it indie? Heck yeah. I guess so. So that's how they tag their own music, and it's right. Everything has to be punk nowadays to be marketed, right? Everything has to be punk, no matter what it actually is. And, and the Brandon and Charles have been playing together longer than 18 years. They say almost 30 years where they first met at a protest of some sort. So you know they're cool. They're at a progressive protest almost 30 years ago in San Diego, California. And, they formed a band almost immediately. But it took them until 18 years ago where they settled into Crocodiles. Okay? That's important. S. Crocodiles. If you try to look them up on Google, Google's going to tell you about Elton John, Crocodile Rock, and that's it. They do not acknowledge the existence of crocodiles, even when you put the S in. So I had to go to Bandcamp to get info. This is on YouTube. Don't be confused. But for info, I went to Bandcamp, where I got their basic background, and I looked at their Facebook page, as I mentioned. And, and that's where I got my backgrounds from. So, really good stuff, good energy, very artful. Okay, very much an artful album here. Okay, bit of art rock. Make a note of that, Mr. May. And I'm trying to find an audience for this thing. Art rock. Yeah, that's it. It is art rock. That's where I was heading for. Right. I had to keep talking for the brain cells to work. Yeah, art rock. Yeah. But not quite in a Roxy music way. If David Bowie was still alive, would he be gribbing on them and going, oh, I'm going to try this next? What was the phrase for David Bowie? Someone said he was a magpie and that he's a thief. It would have been fun to hear David Bowie grib some of this. We miss you, David, we do. I haven't listened to anything new from him before he died for ages, but still. When did I stop? 80s somewhere. But anyways, regardless. Great fun. Oh, Crocodiles. Didn't finish the point. If you forget the S and put in Crocodile, yeah, you'll still be getting Elton John's Crocodile Rock. But you begin another band, especially in YouTube, a band named Crocodile. Not the right band. You're looking for San Diego. You're looking for Greetings from Hell. Okay? So you need the S. Then when I looked on YouTube, YouTube did not go, oh, you mean Crocodiles? No. They just went, Crocodile, here you go. There's all kinds of bands with Crocodile. Go enjoy. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Crocodiles. And then they gave me Greetings from Hell. So keep in mind, Crocodiles, you're going to be fine. Anything else I'm supposed to mention? 9th record. San Diego, California. Great energy without becoming boogie or hard rock. Nice art rock with energy, good energy, but still kind of mellow in many of these songs. Mellow's the wrong word. Easygoing. Better word. Easygoing. Good groove, all 10 songs. I think I mentioned everything in that sheet. Let's see if I missed any fundamentals. Great mix. Oh, absolutely beautiful mix for what they're striving for, that easygoing art rock thing going. Ain't no ballads. It gets sentimental, maybe. Some of that's sentimental, maybe sentimental, but no. No ballads. And mixed company. Oh, absolutely mixed company. Females in your life, they'll like this. It is on YouTube. Never mind my Bandcamp only used for background info because I couldn't find it on Google. Google would not recognize, because we all love the song Crocodile Rock. We do. Sure we do. I love Crocodile Rock. Yes. I was looking for crocodiles. Google. Anything to offend you. More than a pretty face. I'm not using the phrase correctly, but you know what I mean. To marry women with a pretty face and not much more. Give me the whole package. Watch your diet. That's all I'm saying. You know, what's the phrase? You know, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. I learned that phrase by Adam Ant on a wonderful song. Punky Young Girl. Brilliant song. Brilliant. Owe it to yourself to listen to it. But I digress. You like this video? Give it a like. Subscribe to Action Rock Corner. Ring the notification bell. And go listen. Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. Oh. Females, guys, everybody. Is it Action Rock? If it doesn't go ballads, in my book, it qualifies for Action Rock. I am not the gatekeeper of Action Rock. I do not accept that title yet. Others have to give me that title. I can't claim it. It rocks. And come back and tell us what you think. If it lays in action rock, high energy rock, garage rock, punk. Punk? Is this punk? It's art. It's art rock. And psych, and psychobilly, and stoner rock. It'd be pretty good to be stoned too. Oh yeah. Easy going, not quite mellow. You may disagree. Is it more easygoing or mellow? Discuss. And of course, classic and legacy bands, as I was discussing earlier. A status quo groove. It's in there. We'll have it for you here at Action Rock Corner in the future. Remember, have fun with your music. It's for the whole family. Except, don't show them the cover. The girls may not like the cover. They may think I was a perv for even trying the record, because, yeah, I was trying the record for the album cover. It engaged my interest. more than a pretty face. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.